up in the first of 4 between the D-backs and the Giants, and his teammates get him 4 in the first. So we go to the bottom of the 4th, still 4-0, but Barry Bonds absolutely clobbers one. Deep right center is 41st, 7th off Schilling, most of any hitter off Schilling. 2-run shot, 4-2 D-backs. Bonds now 41 homers, 40 Ks on the season. The last player to finish a season with more homers than Ks in the NL, Ted Kluszewski, 1956. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-3 D-backs. Bonds coming up. Nobody on, 2 outs. Tight game. Schilling going right after him. It was an 0-2 count. Big Schill some gas. Bonds fouls it off. Then Damian Miller says, how about a little soft one? Schilling thinks it's ball strike 3 because he's actually in the dugout. Ted Barrett says ball 1. Get back here. Then 97 miles an hour, high for ball 2. 2-2 count. Bonds can't quite catch up with the fouls back. Next pitch, low, ball 3. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch coming, and Bonds gets just enough to stay alive, and will do it again. Ball 4. Drop the bat, take your base. Watch Schilling. Not happy. You know he wanted to get the man. He does not back off against Bonds. Doesn't back off on Benito Santiago either. Plunked him. Hits him in the hand. Santiago left the game. First and second, Bill Miller is up. Miller, 357 in his career against Schilling, but here pops out Tony Womack. Schilling settles down, gets out of the inning. Oh, Tony Womack now at the plate. Top 8, 5-3 D-backs. The bases are chucked. Everybody getting chased on that blooper. JT Snow gets some glove, but no love. Down it goes. Everybody will score. Start the merry-go-round. 8-3 D-backs at that point. A triple for Womack. D-backs win it 8-5.
Astros 5 back at NL Central leading St. Louis, and in San Diego, you're looking at Wade Miller looking for win number 13. Jake Peavy looking to even his record at 6. Top 4, Peavy facing Lancelot Berkman with a man on. Peavy gets Lance look, and next batter Jeff Bagwell, he can't find it. Peavy out of a tiny jam. Bottom 4, Miller facing Eugene Kingsale with 2 on. Kingsale goes down swinging. Corey Dehan, nope. Top of the 7th, Peavy facing Brad Osmus. No, Peavy has a new career high with 9 Ks in the game. Bottom 7, Miller facing Bubba Trammell. As the pitching duel continues, Trammell frozen, 7 Ks for Miller. Top 9, no score, Trevor Hoffman in now. Bagwell with 2 on. He had 2 of the Astros' 11 hits. Craig Biggio coming home. The throw by Crespo, and Biggio is out. We go to extras. Top of the 11th, it's Bagwell's time. With the bags full. Find some space. Jose Vizcaíno scores. The Astros win 4.5 back now of idle St. Louis.
Winning streak. Top 3rd, David Eckstein up. Had already extended his hit streak to 12 games, and then the Texas leaguer drops in. He's 2 for 2 on Thursday. The Angels leading at this point 1-0. Now it's the same inning. Eckstein on 3rd now. Garrett Anderson, no relation. Anderson, big baseball game. A little double to right. Eckstein scores. And here's a little stat freak note. Angels 51-15 when Eckstein scores a run. Angels leading 2-0. Anderson 2 for 2. Top 5. Eckstein leading off the inning, and Joe Kennedy puts him on base because he hit him. Don't think he meant to do that. Not very sporting nonetheless. Eckstein on base for the 3rd straight time. He'd be fine. Same inning. Eckstein over on 3rd again. Scott Spezio on 2nd. Garrett Anderson belting a home run so everybody can just kind of walk home or jog home or come home at their leisure, whatever they please. Anderson's 22nd. He's 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs. Angels lead 5-1. Top 6. Eckstein again. Apparently there's only 2 players on the entire Angels team, and we have them here. Eckstein now 3 for 3 on base in all 4 plate appearances. He would later score his 4th run on a single by Darren Erstad. A couple of batters later, it's Anderson again. Anderson, so he's got the double, got another home. Why don't you hit another home run? A 3-run jack, his 2nd of the game, 23rd. He was 4 for 4, 7 RBIs. Angels win a 10-1 and won 7 straight. Jays, Red Sox. John Burkett trying to keep the Red Sox playoff hopes alive, and as you see, as they try to catch the Angels play 500 ball. Boston will have to go 20-5 the rest of the way to catch them. Odds probably against that. Burkett facing Dave Berg. Berg, pop fly. Dixon at the wall, goes foul, and he decides, uh-oh. You can't drink it. You can't spill it. Those people paid $8 for that drink, and you should not spill it on purpose. Look at him. Just frustration. Probably bought him another one. Top 6, Burkett facing Josh Phelps, who's just been outstanding the last 5 weeks. Opposite field, 2nd homer of the game, his 12th of the year, ties the game at 2. Top 7, Dustin Hermanson facing Phelps. 2-on. He hits another one. Vernon Wells will score. Jays take a 3-2 lead. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Jays up 5-2. Calvin Escobar facing Trot Nixon with runners on the corner. Baseball term, runners on the corner. Escobar's pitch gets away from Ken Huckabee. Pass ball. Cliff Floyd will score. Jason Varitek pulling into third, and the Sox now trailing 5-3. A lot of drama there at the fence after Carlos Baerga RBI double. Sox 5-4. Tying run in second for Johnny Damon, and Damon, it's a beautiful fly ball, but he's a short knock there. Jays hold on to win it 5-4.
Yanks coast until the playoffs and hosting Detroit. Zim having a good time. Joe Torre, yeah. It was a Yankee hit parade Thursday against Detroit. They had 13 of them. Robin Ventura, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, hitting .258. 15th double of the year, 1-0 Yankees. Bottom 3, down 1, Derek Jeter. Looking for space, finds it in the gap. But it's a single, his only hit of the game. He's hitting .301. Battering Steve Sparks is Jason Giambi, 2 for 4, 2 RBI, .305. Jorge Posada, 35th double of the year. Opposite way, we're in the 3rd inning, by the way. Alfonso Soriano, one of 4 Yankee batters in the lineup, hitting over 300. It was 6-3 New York in the bottom of the 6th. Juan Rivera toward short. Tigers can't make the play. It's an infield hit for Rivera. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Still up 6-3. Raul Mondesi. He's built for this. A 2-run home run, his 25th of the year. He had 3 RBI in this game. Bernie Williams into the act, of course. He's hitting .339. 1 for 4, 1 RBI, but there's still 1 Yankee without a hit. I'm sorry, Rondell. This was not my idea. Second at bat for White, grounding into to second, actually. Damian Easley bobbles it, throws White out, and in the 5th inning, White, the chopper to short. Shane Halter, his throw, well, it's on time. One last chance for White to save face in the 7th, no. Yanks win 9-3. There are other games, Rondell, promise.
Emotions still very much on the surface in the city. As for the game in the bottom of the 2nd, Jeremy Burnitz home run. Ty Wigington, copycat. Back-to-back home runs for the Mets off Brad Penny. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. The Mets win at 4-1, their 3rd straight at Shea. Crowd in Montreal since the opening of Olympic Stadium. And manager Larry Bowa said to me it felt like a B game in spring training, a 9 o'clock game. There you see, well, there you see no one, actually.
Yeah.
You could hear everything. It was like a golf or tennis match where everyone was quiet until the ball was hit. Said Mike Lieberthal, listen.
Clear as day.
Vlad sounded iceberg Vlad like a sledgehammer there. His first home run in a dozen games. That snaps Randy Wolf's scoreless streak at 27 2/3. As for Wolf, he says one time I was on the mound, I heard Pat Burrell yelling, "Come on, Wolfie!" That's how quiet it was. And then he just made him wave at some things. Galarraga, Vasquez, Cabrera, Tatis. I'm working on my Spanish. Galarraga again, the big cat, small. Oh, he just dominated the Expos.
I could hear players chewing their gum.
I can't say that it's not frustrating, but the fans have been good all year, Michael Barrett, even though just 2,000 of them. And look, for Montreal fans, the bright side is, of course, more time for hockey. Bobby Abreu homering off Javier Vasquez. Abreu's 2nd homer of the day. Phillies win it 4-1, yet the fans, well, they're trying to have a good time. And as Barrett says, this is very, very smart. It's 2,000 more than 0. Of course, you're down 4-3. The bases are loaded, and Kareem Garcia hits the money ball. His 3rd career grand slam, 9th homer of the season. Jim Thome added his 43rd, and the Indians win it 11-6. How about the Rangers? Orioles owes a chance for 2 straight after a 10-game jag, but they got to deal with A-Rod, who has 48 homers. I'm sorry, I lied. He has 49. Jason Johnson giving that one up. 2-run shot. 2-0 Texas, so now A-Rod in his 2nd at bat, looking to lay half a hundred on the pitching staffs of the AL.
Looking for the big 5-0, and he's got it. Drills it to left. 50 home runs for Alex Rodriguez.
5-0, 50 A-Rod in back-to-back seasons. Outstanding. Top 5th, 6-1 Texas. Carl Everett against Chris Brock. And Carl, 35 more, and he'll get to 50. But that's 15 for now. But check this out. We're going to watch the fan in center field. He goes to get it and throw the ball back. Now the Cubs, there you see him. He's going to run him down. So basically what happens here is if you catch a home run ball, you get sued. If you throw it back, the cops get you and you get arrested. Either way, just let the home run ball just sit there and collect dust. Top 8, 11-2 Texas. A-Rod facing Yorkis Perez. And 8, not 51. No, warning track power. Texas wins the game 11-2. You've done enough. Now go buy dinner.